Be Determined, the entertainment review podcast where our opinions, the loser,
and the punishment
are to be determined.
Cue the intro.
That's pretty intro. I like that. I don't even know how that looked on camera because I was closing my eyes. Podcast is being recorded. Yeah, as we said, welcome to Be Determined.
To be determined.
I'm Isabella.
I'm Genesis.
And tonight's a girls' night.
Yeah!
Sai is not here.
I know, Sai, get out of here. We kicked him out.
It's been a while since it's just...
I
think the first time that you were on our show was as a guest.
Mm-hmm. And it was for the Amazing Digital Circus.
Amazing Digital Circus.
Amazing Digital Circus. I wonder.
This is what we do. That's the Blues Clues thing.
No, yeah, that's what I was like. I wonder where it's from.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
I was like, what's the ending of it?
I know.
Yeah.
Wait, should we introduce our special guest?
We have a new addition to my household.
She's missing it.
Yeah, let's see if I can get her. Where is she?
Me on the couch.
Come here. Yeah. You're being so naughty.
Oh my God, she's so cute.
We have, there's, meet Suki.
Bring her.
She's so cute.
I love your feet.
We literally just got her today.
Yes.
And she's a little stray.
Look at these paws. They're like the biggest little stompers ever.
But she's super sweet, and we are so happy.
I'm happy. I'm taking her home.
It's happened. No, it happened like very last minute. It was just it all happened so fast. We connected with her, my family and I, and we're like, yes, we have to keep this dog. And now she's probably gonna be the Kappa mascot. And we named her Suki after Suki in Avatar: The Last Airbender. So, and technically also Gilmore Girls, but it's spelled like Avatar. So, this is Suki. Okay, you can do whatever you want now. Just don't bite things.
Yeah, she was going after my microphone. She was climbing on me, and I was
I
like,
saw that. I was like, please no. She went
I
after
was
the lights
like,
earlier.
no, don't
But
do
she's
it.
a puppy, so. What are you doing?
She's just a baby.
Our podcast is not about dogs. It's
I
about
wish.
movies and film and all that, but yeah. Before we get into the actual episode, though, we should do announcements.
Announcements.
And my main announcement right now is that next week, Kappa, the Kappa Dramateers class, which is the middle school theater class, is performing Wizard of Oz: The Deleted Scene. That's May 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, right? I think.
Yeah.
The link will be in the description for details on that. Tickets are only $10 each. Come and support those kids. I am actually assistant director for that.
I'm helping out over there.
And Sai's the director. So it's really, really fun and funny and very lighthearted, and the kids do a great job. So you want to come see that. And then the week after that is the high school theater classes show, which is characters. I'm not really involved with that. I think I'll be doing tickets. But my mom is directing that one, along with my aunt. And so that one's going to be also really good. But that one's more of a drama, so yeah.
And the link in the description.
Yes, link in the description. Film challenge. We have Kappa Film Challenge at the end of May, May 23rd through the 26th. That you can sign up for now. It's $20 per team, so go ahead and register because we need 20 teams to actually make it an official thing so we can actually do it. So sign up, put a movie together in 72 hours.
Who else?
Spring Formal. Tickets are selling out really fast. So I would get those now. That's May 17th. And you can go from 13 to 19-year-olds can go. So.
In the description.
And Sketched Up is filming currently right now. So that's fun. You could probably see some reels on that. The reels have been very slow lately because we've been really busy, but.
In the description.
Yes. We have
what
some
else?
fun bloopers, and
Oh, we do. Yeah.
we already have what 4 sketches filmed.
Dang,
I think.
we're doing a pretty good job.
And we're filming another one this week, and then I think Ted and Sire are gonna start editing really soon. Supposedly they're gonna do a sleepover.
Yeah. No, they said they're not gonna be sleeping, so it's just gonna be an over.
Oh yeah, and over.
An over.
I said I want to just check out how
You know
they're
what?
doing
You know,
in the
I
middle of the
know,
day and be
I know.
like, see what they're doing.
I know, it would be
like,
fun if we all
ooh.
did a sleepover. You know what? How about they have a sleepover and we do a sleepover?
We should.
We should. Oh my gosh, we should. We haven't had one in like ages.
I know. We really need to.
We really need to. And then we could say how much fun we're having than they're having.
Yes.
Yes.
All right. I don't know why
Any
there's someone silence there.
any more announcements?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Oh, I thought you had something. I was like, what?
No.
Aw, she's staying on my lap.
She's so cute.
I think,
Sorry.
So now we get into the episode.
Hold on.
This was a very last minute, like, throw together episode. We originally was gonna have Elizabeth as a guest.
And then she ditched us. I'm
But-
kidding. No, no, she wasn't able to
She's
make it.
Not feeling great, so we'll be praying for her. And so hopefully next time we can. I was gonna say next week, but I think next week might end up being Digital Circus because that comes out. The next episode 2 comes out really soon. But anyways, that's not what this episode is. Today we are talking about the boiled phenomenon. The boiled is it the boiled?
The boiled one
phenomenon.
Yeah.
Like the whole thing. is the
Yeah.
boiled
Say it
one.
again.
The boiled one phenomenon. Yeah. It's analog horror. The best. I was like, okay,
I was so
YouTube
happy.
series. I need something. Guess where I went? GT Live.
Yeah.
Because they have the most updated things, and I'm like, okay, I can't go searching right now. So
Yeah.
I went, and then I was like, okay, well, I'm not sure. I didn't want to watch the GT Live and be like, okay, well, we can't review this. So I watched the phenomenal, whatever, the
was
boiled
scary.
one phenomenon, just that video, and then I watched the GT Live. After, yeah.
I only watched the
Did
GT.
you just watch?
Yeah.
Did you watch the GT Live?
Yes, I just watched that one.
Yeah, I just
It's
wanted to make. I watched that one first to make sure we could actually review it. I didn't. I wasn't really. Is there enough substance? But there was enough there to
Yeah.
review. I think so.
Yeah. Also, is that I get like really freaked out when I'm like watching things by myself. So I watch GT Live because
Yeah,
then there's
it
like
helps.
someone with me.
It's true. I did that too. Like when I watched it by myself, I was just sitting in my phone in the corner. I was like, this. It was unsettling. I was
Yeah.
like, oh,
And I was watching that while like drawing too. So it was like I had like 3 different distractions.
oh my gosh.
But I still
It's
got it.
creepy. I like it.
It
And
is.
Then the other
Definitely.
videos too.
Yeah.
That it seems to be related.
Toe?
Toe. It looks like they're related. So.
They are. But it looks really good. I really like the whole concept of it.
Yeah, and it actually, I'll get into it later, but it helped me come up with a fun movie idea.
Ooh.
I was like, this could be not really fun. It's more of like an interesting movie idea. I was like, this is a concept I feel like hasn't been taken this way before, and I feel like that's kind of where they were kind of going with it in a way. And I was like, well, yeah, I'll get into that later because I don't want to get too far ahead because that's at the end.
Yeah.
So yeah, just so you know, this is a spoiler episode. So there. Yes. It's full of spoilers. So if you want to watch this without being spoiled, go and watch the boiled the boiled one phenomenon.
Spoiler.
Or all of those, because this will probably be talking about more than just that one video, but we'll focus on that video.
Spoiler. Okay, anyway. Sorry.
And we're not also okay. I'll explain a little bit what we do in our show for those of you who don't know. Usually, what we do on the normal basis when we review movies or TV shows, we will guess the Rotten Tomatoes scores and the audience score. Clearly, we're not doing that today because there's none of that. And then usually for YouTube, we'll do likes and views, but we threw this episode together. I got a new dog. Yeah. And anyways, the points aren't going to matter. We used to do a punishment, but lately we haven't been able to. Hopefully we can get back to that soon.
Me being here is the punishment.
That's horrible.
I bring everyone misery.
Did you say peeing?
No.
She said being here is...
Yeah, I literally, sorry guys, I couldn't reach the toilet in time.
My soul. I don't even remember what I was saying. Oh, no points, punishment, whatever.
Yeah.
And usually we rate a film or whatever it is out of 101 Dalmatians. So we'll just tell you what our ratings are
Yeah.
and discuss that instead of guessing.
I just like winning though, but it's okay.
It's okay. We'll get back to it soon.
Anyway,
If you have punishments that we could do on the episode instead of outside of it, that would be
Please.
better. So suggest that in the comments.
please comment
Our
them down
grumpies.
below. Comment them down below. Anyway, should we
Yeah. Would you like to go?
Is she sleeping?
Oh, and we're not doing trivia today
Yeah.
because it's really difficult to do.
Oh
trivia.
yeah. Is she
Are you?
sleeping?
I think so.
Oh, baby. She's so cute. Anyway, enough of the dog.
Would you like to say your rating out of 101 Dalmatians?
I gave this episode an 80, 88, an 82, 83, 83. It was definitely scary. I'll give it that. It was really scary.
So do you give the actual the 10-minute video that or the whole thing in
No,
in
the
general?
2-minute video of that.
Yeah.
An 8. Like
What
more
would
like
you
an
give
85.
it as a whole?
As a whole?
Like the channel.
As the channel as a whole, I think it's really creative. I would give it the same.
Yeah.
The same range.
I would
yeah.
say I would give mine about the same. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if I feel I want to see more to give it a
Yeah.
full solid rating. No.
Yeah, if it had because right now there's a story, but it's there's not enough substance for me to be I really like everything. Like the Wall Files, I'm obsessed
Yeah.
with
And
the
the
Wall
Wall
Files.
Files is a lot more.
Yeah.
Which I would have done that, by the
know.
way. It was just too
I
late
think-
last
yeah.
night to go and to watch the rest.
The rest?
Because
Yeah.
I wanted to update myself on the old ones.
Also, I think the there's gonna be I heard that there's gonna be a
There's gonna be
new
another
Wall
one.
Files episode coming. So maybe we could do an episode on that.
Yeah.
And I
She's
wanted to
falling. She's falling.
Oh my gosh, baby.
She's falling asleep. So she's
She's
literally
so
falling.
sleepy.
I need to move my mic up.
What I was saying though was that, but I want to do a group watch party.
sorry,
we should
this
have
is,
we should have a day where we're all we all come over and we watch the Wall Files.
Oh my gosh.
Like how we did with
should do
everything at the end of the time, except
Yes.
we could actually just cuddle up on the couch instead of being on the floor.
I don't know if you know what everything or ever at the end
Everything
of time
at the end
is,
of time. Is it
but
everywhere at the
I
end?
think it's everywhere.
I
I
thi-
think we
it's
were saying everything, but it's everywhere.
everywhere. Yeah.
It's a 6
We
hour
didn't,
long.
we didn't even tell him that we did that.
Now we are.
Yeah, we are.
It's a 6 hour long music thing, and it's supposed to stimulate the process of
Dementia.
And it's supposed to be kind of freaky, and it starts off with clear music and gradually gets more and more distorted. We did that for 6 hours straight. I won.
Yeah.
I was so happy. We thought it was gonna be 10-9 because Ted was at the last 10 minutes, and then he talked, and we weren't supposed to talk, and then he was so upset.
So I went in because he went to go to her aunt's house, who lives right by, and he's like, oh, okay, guys, I came back. I ran over here, and Ted's like, you ran?
And then he got out, and I was like, I won.
He was so mad. I was like, Ted,
He
Ted,
was-
you can't do that. I told him you can't.
I felt really bad.
He was.
'Cause he almost made it.
He was so upset. He was so
I
upset.
still need a prize from you guys.
For
Mason suggested a Starbucks gift card.
oh wait, for you
I
guys,
was
you
opposed.
won. You
From you guys. That's what I meant.
oh from you guys.
I need a gift from you guys. A prize.
Here.
Because originally I was...
This is your prize.
Oh, yeah, phone. Wait, no, this is no offense, but your phone's not that good.
It's a little rinky dinky phone.
It's okay. It works.
It's like a Motorola, but it's not a Motorola at all.
Alright.
Anyway.
I don't think I even get my score yet. I'll keep it contained.
I know. So I gave it an 85 as both the video and as the whole channel.
I think I would give an 85 too.
Yeah.
Thinking about it, I genuinely I was creeped out and disturbed, but not to the point where I was like, I don't want to watch this, but not to the point where I was bored because there's not enough. Especially the toe ones though.
Yeah. Yeah. Honestly, I think the direction it's going is keeping us intrigued.
Yeah,
That's the thing.
It's gonna be enough
yeah.
later, I think.
The future ahead for this channel, for this story, is very promising. That's why I gave my rating so high. Because I could tell there's something more there. It's not that was it. I mean.
Yeah, exactly. And it's kind of slightly different. It's something new. I mean, still kind of seems like it's going through the TV thing again. But that's not quite clear yet. And then you still have those biblical themes, kind of like
Yeah.
Mandela Catalog.
Yeah.
But
Mandela Catalog is literally heavily. I think like the
that's different.
the main villain over there is like literally like I think what
I don't remember.
I don't know, but
it's all discombobulated
yeah.
now. I don't think I even caught up.
I haven't either.
And like the new ones aren't even that good.
Yeah.
But
Anyway,
yeah, I don't
but
know.
yeah,
I
no,
don't
it's
think I watched all the theories
yeah.
on that.
It's really cool. I love the sound design. The
Of
sound
what?
of no, I'm saying of the boiled one phenomenon.
Yeah, yeah.
Or like the guy's chant. He does a really good job with sound, and it
Oh, it's so
literally
creepy.
It literally freaks me out. Oh my gosh.
Did you? I have the well, I'll go over that later. But I have
Yeah.
the transcript of it reversed.
Versed, yeah, I saw that too. But I'm saying, but I really love the whole thing of like,
Falling. He's
hey, poor baby. It's okay.
the whole thing. What?
I love the whole thing. I know, but it kind of ties back with the whole biblical sense
on
too.
me.
The trumpets.
Yeah.
That's a big one. The trumpets.
I know. That's one thing actually I have.
I thought that was really cool. The whole I thought that was a cool concept of like when he's around, you hear trumpets.
Or like right before they go to sleep or something.
Yeah, you hear trumpets.
Which.
And when he's talking, you hear trumpets in the back. It's super distorted, but you hear trumpets. But in trumpets.
Oh wait, while he's talking, like actually, like you can hear it, or is it like that's what he says? You can hear.
No, when he's talking, you don't hear the trumpets?
No, I was just too disturbed. I was like, what am I looking at?
No, if you look at it, you hear trumpets. I don't want to watch it.
No. I'm gonna go on what the heck?
To the trumpet.
I'm gonna go in order so we can like actually keep because with this is so
Yeah.
it pieced together.
But
if
at
you haven't
the
watched
end,
now,
yeah.
at least read what
At the
most
end,
of it says.
yeah, at the end, he has a monologue, and you hear the trumpets.
Yes,
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I heard
That's
that.
what I'm talking about. And it's a really cool concept because in the Bible, that's supposed to symbolize the rapture.
Yeah, and now getting into like this is definitely the end of the episode, but
Yeah.
I feel like I want to get into that. Like I have a whole thing about that, but I would
You
like
wanna
to
get
wait
sorry.
because
Yeah, I get
if
that.
the audience hasn't watched it yet, we can
Yeah.
at least somehow catch them
Yeah.
up in some way.
Yeah.
But okay, yeah. The first I'll read. I'll read it.
Yeah.
If you haven't seen it, I mean, at least a lot of it's mostly reading.
Yeah.
So the first frame pretty much is warning: the video contains elements which are known to cause mild to severe cognito-hazardous conditions, including properties that may mentally and physically affect the viewer. Please refer to the following procedures in order to guarantee your safest possible viewing experience. Which, when we were watching the GT Live, Lee mentioned that this is very SCP-like.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I didn't think about that.
I
And
never
it's-
got into SCP.
Really? Oh my gosh.
I never was into that.
If I had gone to it sooner and had more time, I would have sat and read their files because it's so fascinating, the SCP files. Oh my gosh, I can't even go by seconds. I had to like scroll.
Yeah, and there's another thing, the whole instructions.
Yeah, instructions. And so then you get to this next thing, which is make sure you have the following in the vicinity. Oh, wait. Also, before the warning, there is a brief... There's something really quick. Oh, before the warning, this all following media has been curated with permission from personnel at Ephrata 228, and which isn't Ephrata doesn't it refer to like Seventh-day Baptists or something like or not? It's like a word similar to it.
Hold on.
Great care has been taken to keep the identities of persons involved anonymous as they requested.
Oh, Ephrata is like a town in Pennsylvania or Washington State.
Oh.
So it's part of, because I know that it's based off like the West Coast type of thing. Not West Coast, East Coast. Sorry, I'm stupid. The East Coast.
Yeah,
It's based kind of like in the East Coast because they remember they referenced the whole blackout and everything.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, the blackout, which is interesting because that's a secure event. So then the next thing after the warning, it says, make sure you have the following in the vicinity: earplugs, a pencil, a sheet of paper, a standard Christian Bible.
Open to Psalms 91:10. Which is, I have it already. When that verse, Psalms 91:10, is no evil shall be allowed to befall you, no plague come near your tent. No harm. So basically, isn't that the protection prayer? Or no, which is it just Psalm 91? All of Psalm 91 is the protection prayer, right? Or is Psalms 81?
I think
Something one.
it might be.
I literally have it. I have it open on my Bible, and like in my room, I have that opened. Like my Bible's open to that, and it's a protection.
Then
prayer.
it's probably that whole chapter. I'm guessing.
Yeah, it is.
They're doing that.
Yeah, it says. Yeah, Psalms 91:10.
Which is, like,
but Psalms
interesting how-
91 is the whole Psalms 91. That chapter is supposed to represent a protection prayer. That's why if I just literally
That's
go
why. Yeah, because the whole thing's supposed to be
so-
right? And I think it jumps right into the whole biblical
Yeah,
things.
because if I go Psalms 91, he who dwells in the shelter of the Most High will rest in the shadow of the Almighty. I will say of the Lord, He is my refuge and my fortress, my God, in whom I trust. Surely He will save you from the fowler snail and from the deadly pestilence. He will cover you with His feathers, and under His wings you will find refuge. His faithfulness will be your shield and rampart. You will not fear.
Wait, how long is 91?
Well, it's long. I'm gonna read to 10. It's 16.
Oh.
Okay. I'm gonna read the whole thing. Yeah. Your shield and rampart. You will not fear the terror of night, nor the arrow that flies by day, nor the pestilence that stalks in the darkness, nor the plague that destroys at midday. 1,000 may fall at your side, 10,000 at your right hand, but it will not come near you. You will only observe with your eyes and see the punishment of the wicked. If you make the Most High your dwelling, even the Lord, who is my refuge, then no harm will befall you, no disaster will come near your tent. For He will command His angels concerning you to guard you in all your ways. They will lift you up in their hands so that you will not strike your foot against a stone. You will tread upon the lion and the cobra. You will trample the great lion and the serpent. Because He loves me, says the Lord, I will rescue him. I will protect him, for he acknowledges my name. He will call upon me, and I will answer him. I will be with him in trouble. I will deliver him and honor him. With long life will I satisfy him and show him my salvation.
You just read a whole Bible chapter, do you?
We're preaching.
In reference to analog horror series. Lovely.
I know. But yeah, it's a protection prayer. So that's actually like
That's interesting how it only does the one verse. Like you think.
Yeah.
But I guess that'd be too much.
That's
to be
like the main.
Put the whole say the whole prayer.
Thing. Yeah, but that's like one I think one of the more like the most like impactful
like it stands
ones.
out the most as in
that's why. Yeah, but that's really cool that they literally put a protection prayer in there, part of a protection prayer.
It's really interesting the way they put in the biblical stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, the next instruction is if something unusual begins speaking in tongues, tangible to the naked ears, insert your earplugs and turn to your pencil and paper. That's just in itself strange, speaking in tongues. And then that's even more like
biblical
blasphemous stuff, right? Well, not blasphemous, like now it would be, I guess, but not in the Bible. It's just now you don't speak in tongues. When people do that, it's weird. That's like,
is it?
That's the whole. You could go into a whole conversation about that. I won't go into it right now, but
I never knew
that's
that was
not
a thing.
something that is needed now. Is what.
Okay.
It's not. That's an Old Testament thing that was needed then, but it's not needed now, and that's why when that happens now, it's more of like, okay, that's not really something we need. To do
it's like
anymore.
over excessive.
It's kind of like more of a not spirit. It gets weird.
Okay, I gotcha.
Okay, if something unusual begins speaking... Wait,
it's the same thing.
That's the same thing. It's just a different image. I'm like, wait, I just read that. Write the following on the page. Okay, so it says this. Write the following on the page. I can see this paper. I can see my hand. I can't hear the screaming of thousands. I can hear the feast. I am a moving, breathing human being on planet Earth. But, like, right before that, red letters, like, flashed really quick, and I actually got the screenshot.
No way, did you?
Yeah. Oh, wait, where is it? Here. Nope. Here.
Oh.
I can't see this paper. I have no hand. I can hear the laughter of thousands. I can hear the feast. I cannot move, nor do what I want to. Nor do what I want to.
Dang.
Which, Matt did not catch that.
I
saw it flash, and I was like, because I had watched it before, and I'm like, he didn't see it. He didn't stop. I'm like, I was relying on him to stop it. I was like, okay, well, now I'm going to have to do it. But I was like, I was surprised that he not catch it.
It's so cool, though.
Yeah, it's
Are those Reddit forums about it?
Yeah, one Reddit, two comments.
Okay.
That's more for translation.
Okay.
Which we haven't gotten to the translation part yet.
I get scared. I don't want to watch it again.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to watch it. I just want
to...
Oh, wait, I don't know what's like...
No, I don't think this whole thing... We don't get to any, like, scary stuff until, like, they start going through the cutscene.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, so...
And then he's saying the protection...
After these words are written, recite Psalms 91:10 aloud. If memories and imagery of something unholy persist in your mind, pray. It's all you can do. That's freaky.
That is freaky.
I don't like that.
I know, and I don't know if you see,
But
but
it's an upside down cross.
it's upside, but it's like it's supposed to be like those type of thoughts are in your head. That's why you have to pray it out.
Yeah. In the event you are required to carry out these procedures, contact authorities immediately afterwards. You will be administered amnestics. I can't. That's
Anesthetics.
A word. No, it's amnestics.
Amnestics. Oh, I thought it was anesthetics. Oh, okay. Amnestics.
Oh wait, and it might be, but it's an M. Is that how it's spelled? I don't know. Don't listen to me. Many appear to lead a normal life afterward, and then it like emphasizes many appear to lead a normal life afterward.
Yeah.
And they were saying something about grave here. I don't know what they were talking about. Is it the
Wait, go
flower?
back? Yeah, the flower.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. It was just, I don't know. I was not paying attention.
Many appear to, yeah, and then they like after like a flower.
And then now it's like
the text
portal of one phenomenon.
Yeah, and it's like the text fades out and it just leaves many may appear, like many appear to leave. Appear, big thing on appear.
Oh,
August 13, 2003.
Tree of Heaven, which I did not grasp what. Did he grasp what that was supposed to really mean? Like
Tree of Heaven? Well, he looks like a tree. He's tall. Yeah, and he has branches.
I did not think of that. That would make sense. But why is it calling it the Tree of Heaven?
Because literally he opens up, like he talks about the sky opens up and blood comes out.
That's true, but like it's.
And that's like the first.
Not heaven.
That's like the first appearance of him.
Yeah, that's interesting. Oh my gosh. Okay.
And also, he interrupted a wildlife thing.
Oh yeah, I know. Well, it says that later, but oh wait, I'll get to. I don't want to get too ahead. Okay, this says in the late 1990s, a now classified documentary-based television program would debut from a local station in Pennsylvania. The program revolved around woodland plants and animals and was primarily directed towards children. That's an odd thing to call out. I'm just saying.
Directed towards children.
I feel like it's always.
It's always the kids. They're so innocent.
I know the poor
children. We're adults. We can't relate.
The star of the show and narrator would talk about the wonders of nature, the dangers of it, how to appreciate it, and most importantly, how to protect yourself from it. I should be letting it play instead of... Unfortunately, in early 2001, the program would be taken off the air due to the host passing away. Then, something odd happened.
Dun-dun-dun.
On August 13, 2003, the 13th episode of the series began a rerun seemingly out of nowhere. The following audio recording depicts the beginning segments of the episode.
Oh, we won?
We will not. I'm not going to watch the whole thing. Was there anything in the recording that you caught that you want to talk about?
It was just a regular recording, I think.
Right?
It's just setting it up.
Yeah, there was nothing like he said in there that...
So the thing is that you expect it to something happen.
Yeah,
but nothing happens. It's so normal.
It's just like a normal documentary video, whatever.
But it's so peaceful too.
Oh, and then he interrupts it though, right?
Yeah, but then
it talks about how
it interrupts, and then it shows you the interruption.
During one of the interlude segments, an anomalous broadcast would hijack the program. This broadcast depicted videos of a red, melted face that spoke to the viewer in a warm yet deeply disconcerting voice. Which was interesting though, because it talks about that, and then one of his other videos, which is all the lights video, which
That's
is one
right.
of his first ones, right?
Yeah, and he's like, there's no lights, there's no one chasing you in the house.
And then he interrupts.
Yeah.
He interrupts that broadcast. I was like, oh, that's interesting, how that's connected, because this was before.
What I'm wondering is that's what branched off the idea of that. I'm pretty sure it is.
It's definitely connected.
It's
because
connected.
that's him. That's definitely that fake. I don't know if he had the idea fully formed when he made that video.
I think that was just like let me just get this idea out there.
It might have been kind of like a pilot kind of thing where it's just an experimenting and then probably got popular and was like, oh wait, you can do more with it. I mean, it's crazy. The guy that makes this stuff is like our age. And he's
17.
Yeah, and so and he's already pretty popular. It's pretty cool. I think that's really cool how with analog horrors that people can just do it at their house. That you have to put the effort, but it's not something that costs millions of dollars. Not like a movie. I know she's still there. It's so cute. But I just thought that was interesting how it correlated from that video to this one. He's so cute.
No, sure. Oh, she's warm. Okay, never mind.
She's good.
I know. I'm just making sure. I'm like, no.
Oh, the face and its properties will be hereby referred to as. Why is that so fast?
It's Fen
228. Oh yeah, I wrote that down.
Fen 228. Fen228. I don't want to see it.
You
Oh.
won't. As Fen228 spoke, clips of footage and even live camera feed monitoring hospitals and bedrooms would be occasionally overlaid on the screen, obscuring Fen228's face. Why hospitals and bedrooms? I didn't...
Because that's when you're most vulnerable. That's where you sleep.
Okay, that makes sense. I was about to say, not hospitals, but...
But you do, like bedridden people. Yeah.
I guess it's also probably referring to how he kind of like paralyzes them after you see. Mm-hmm. It's like showing this is what's coming.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Though most remembered Fen228 speaking English, multiple non-English speaking viewers remembered understanding every word that was spoken.
Wasn't that in kanji right there? Did anyone translate that?
Oh my gosh. No one translated that.
No.
And I don't think there's anything in the YouTube comments either. Why don't you look while I'm...
Want me to translate it?
Wait, here. You can try. Wait, here.
It's in reverse, too. That's what's worse. It's in reverse.
Here, I'll screenshot it, send it to you, and then maybe you can, like, mess around with it while I continue reading.
Yeah.
Because that would be kind of cool. Yeah. Beat MatPat to it! Oh, wait, you don't have... Not an iPhone user.
But you gotta, like, can you reverse, like, can you flip the image?
Oh!
You have to flip the image, yeah.
I forget I can do that. That's not flipping, that is flipping, as in flipping upside down. Okay. There. I'll send it to you. And I just got really hungry. You might have to crop it a little bit. If you're wondering what we're talking about, is that there's an image. There's an eyeball, and it has... What language is that?
It's Japanese, I think. Kanji is Japanese.
Because later there's more Japanese text. And we don't know what it says, so we'll try to figure out if it says anything.
Oh, I was like, we know what the other thing says.
Yeah, we don't know what this says. We know what the layer text says.
Oh my gosh, I can't even tell what that is.
I don't.
I'm gonna save it still, but it's just like...
Oh, did I miss something? No. Okay.
Can I get, like, the kanji alphabet?
Oh, probably. The following clip is a restored recording of the anomalous broadcast. The duration of the clip has been shortened, and the audio has been muffled, reversed, and dampened. These alterations are absolutely necessary to suppress its hazardous attributes as effectively as possible. For maximum safety, watch with blue light glasses and insert your earplugs.
Yeah.
Then we proceed to watch it without any of that. So, okay. Then it goes into this whole long, creepy thing, which I'm guessing it'll be on the thumbnail. So whatever the boiled one is, that is him talking, and we can't understand the word he says. So I have the translation, though, so I'll read that to you guys. So, because we're not gonna watch it and then be like, oh, let's translate it after, because clearly that's not what this is about.
I'm trying to get my Google Lens to translate it. Hold on.
No, you're fine. Here. I took this off of YouTube. Off of Wrath Virus Official, his comments. What a name. Okay. It says, in case anyone's wondering, here's a translation of what the reverse message is saying. The very memory of my face will cause a manifestation of my being in the future. You will be asleep in bed. I will be there and watch over you. When you wake, you will not be able to move any part of you. When the doctors eventually find you, they will not see me, but you will, and I'll see you too. Forever, I'll see you. That's creepy. I want a burnt red face saying that to me in reverse. Anytime. Did you get it?
No.
Darn it,
It might
blurry,
be,
isn't
I think it might be too blurry.
Darn.
That's the one thing. Dang it.
Maybe if there's a film theory there.
I'm pretty sure there's someone on Reddit.
Oh, probably.
Yeah,
there's a lot.
I'm gonna search. I can search up Reddit.
Yeah,
Do you have Reddit on your phone or no?
No, I don't.
Yeah, I'll just do it. Hold on.
So, that in itself, that isn't much I can really talk about there. Right? I don't think it's playing... Because I actually kind of took some notes, but that wasn't really... My next note, I think, comes later. Feasting on spine.
Oh, it feels like you're feasting on spine.
When is that?
They described that, the old guy, I think, describes like it feels like you're feasting.
Yeah, because Oh yeah. Okay. I was like, my notes way too later. Okay.
I haven't really.
After that creepy monologue from the boiled one, it goes back into like the documentary style video, talking about more history about all this.
Oh, I got scared.
You just got scared by looking at it.
Yes. You see, that's why I'm saying heavenly. Look, he's like a tree.
Yeah, and then when you see him later, it's like he's super. That was hilarious. How, who was
can't
it
really
that thought
find
he was
anything.
super tall? Oh, it was in QT Live. He was like,
Yeah,
he's like, he is huge. You thought, but it's a
It's a dollhouse.
It's a dollhouse.
Not a dollhouse, like playhouse.
Playhouse, and
Yeah.
for some reason he completely did not, because it says it
Yeah.
later, and he just thought it was like this huge being, even though it's clearly like really, it would have been badly done if that were the case. Anyways, the next part of the video says, broadcast 813 was viewed by roughly 530 residents throughout the southern Pennsylvania area, and upon viewing left several severely distraught. Aside from the discomfort and paranoia Fen 228's television presence had brought to the viewers, there were other side effects that these viewers experienced that were highly unnatural. Which would terrify me, by the way. Many viewers report not being able to keep the image of Fen 228's face out of their minds. Some even continued to hear its voice days after viewing.
Oh gosh.
A victim who requested to remain anonymous claimed that the face was living in his brain and feeding on his spine.
There you go. That's
Another
what
described trumpets playing their ears before they fell asleep.
I love that part.
Now, feeding on his spine, why did I put that in notes? Oh, it's because this seems like a reference to the toe videos, too.
The toe video.
Toe as in, it's TOE. Not, what? Yeah, it's TOE, but like in, like an, not acronym.
Acronym, yeah.
It's acronym, yeah. It's not like it's
T.O.E.
there.
There.
But, because in one of them, they were kind of mentioning how it seems like when they take the people, they like suck their insides out.
Oh, that's right.
So
I know that one
so
thing
it's like
where
it's like slowly eating away
I know
inside.
in the one,
Like, ew.
oh yeah, I know the one where it was like that was another interesting. Those toe videos. It
The
sounds
toe
so
video was
wrong.
like, ugh.
It's okay, but that was interesting too. I really like that concept where they like he was like wanting to do a video call, and it's just you just see the heart.
Ugh, I did not
That
like
one was. He's a good animator.
Yeah.
He is a really good animator, and he's my age. No, he's younger than me. He's younger than me. Oh my gosh,
I know, right? That's just crazy.
that is insane.
I can't imagine. But I just thought that was interesting. And then the trumpets come into play even more later.
I wanna. Can we hear that trumpet? I like that trumpet scene. When we get to
Yeah,
that part,
when we
we'll
get
watch
to
that.
Okay, next thing says, none of these people knew that this was only the beginning. The beginning... Am I turning my mic up? I don't want to turn my mic up. I'm going to sit up. The beginning of a whole new species of suffering that would never be fully understood. Dang. That is like...
Boom, mic drop.
Mic drop. August 14th, 2003, in
2003.
red letters. The Great Northeast Blackout of 2003, which happened, by the way.
Yeah, that actually happened.
I didn't know that. After the anomalous frequency was detected by television... Why is that so short? Okay. I still missed it.
August
Give me a sec.
14, 2003.
I don't know why this next clip is so short. Okay. After the anomalous frequency was detected by television station troubleshooters, comma, the NERC was ordered by the Ephrata branch to have...
The NERC?
Yeah, NERC.
The NERC.
Was ordered by the Ephrata branch to have all power grids local to the... to the local... Nope. Grids local to the state of Pennsylvania disabled by 4 p.m. to prevent further escalation of the anomaly and the public knowledge of broadcast
Escalation.
813.
Oh, escalation.
Yeah, I said it.
Okay.
And now I have to wait for the next frame. The outage ultimately spread to various parts of New York, New Jersey, Ohio, and even Canada as well, creating the famous Great Northeast Blackout of 2003. Almost 50 million people were without power, some not getting it back until days later. During the confusion caused by the outage, all traces of broadcast 813 were collected by the Ephrata branch and seemingly wiped from something, including news articles in the works from the morning after the broadcast, internet posts, recordings, and more. I love my awkward pauses because I have to wait.
You have to wait because it
And
fades
it's like
away and
sometimes it's
flashes down.
inconsistent. Like it's fast or slow, and like I don't want to risk it, so I just pause it. The cause of the blackout was promptly covered up and claimed to have been a combination of human error and the result of trees falling onto sagging power lines somewhere in Cleveland, Ohio.
Cleveland, Ohio.
But the damage had been done.
And then this is
Aftermath. Bold red letters.
She's so sleepy.
12 days after, oh my gosh, it's long. Okay, 12 days after broadcast 813 was blocked from the air, a historically massive influx of pseudocoma, LIS, occurred throughout the state of Pennsylvania, leaving 509 people affected and many families in shock. Isn't that like, oh wait, they explain what it is.
Yeah.
I'm not going to get into it because they say it, which is freaky, and I feel like I would not last very long.
Pseudocoma.
Pseudocoma is an extremely. Pseudocoma is an extremely rare condition in which a patient experiences a cerebromedulospinal.
Do you want me to read it? Okay. So it's cerebromedulospinal. No. Cerebromedulospinal.
Disconnection.
Cerebromedulospinal. Disconnection.
Spine.
Okay. So basically, cerebral is like your brain. So basically, it
The
gets
way
from
your brain affects your spine.
Well, your brain disconnects.
heard you.
Your brain disconnected from your spine, so your brain's working. It's like basically, it's like you're paralyzed.
Yeah.
Your
like,
brain's
it's
not
just
letting your body move.
So scary.
Leaving them to be conscious but unable. What I just said.
She just said.
Be able to be conscious but unable to move or communicate verbally due to complete paralysis of all voluntary muscles in the body except for vertical eye movements and blinking. So basically, it's like you're locked in.
I'm gonna say, I would be like, Jesus, take me. Who would want to live like that? Especially with this horrible creature coming in your mind at all times. That's horrible. You can't even speak. There's one guy that can't communicate, speaks in Morse code.
That's right.
That would take forever to communicate anything.
It says that later, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's horrible. It takes they have to literally fast forward the translation.
Yeah.
Okay. After that little rant, I'll go to the next part, which is the anomalous. This anomalous outbreak of such a rare condition was regarded as a spectacle by the U.S. Department of Health and was put under governmental investigation immediately.
Investigation?
Investigation.
It did sound like she was
Investigation.
One thing in common with all of these cases is that the patients had been at home watching TV the night the broadcast 813 was aired, and this is really cool.
I know, and then he comes out. Oh.
There's a TV screen, he's coming up, and it's really freaky. Oh, there's a flash frame there.
Did you see that?
Ooh. Oh gosh. No, it's not gonna work. I don't have the skills.
Just real quick.
Wait, can I do precise seeking?
Yeah, you can do precise seeking.
Oh wait, where'd that take me? Oh.
Oh, it just
it's
flashed
just like
the previous one.
Yeah, it's just like a real quick. Oh yeah, it's just.
Yeah, okay.
It's just nothing. Wait, I want to make sure. Oh yeah. Wait. Why is whatever?
What you're forgetting?
I feel like my notes are out of order.
Okay, I was like, oh my gosh, what happened to your nose? Did they change on you without you knowing? Oh my gosh, we need to pray.
The next part says, though the victims of this outbreak were unable to speak, they were able to communicate through Morse code by blinking. More than 60 victims were interviewed. Oh, blinking. Man. Many of these interviews held unveiling results that often led to more questions, and many others held that required archival or termination. However, fairly late into the investigation, the Ephrata branch was notified of a particularly odd case revolving around one Job Zamperini, an elderly victim of the anomalous pseudocoma outbreak. I'm going to pause it here only because they had actually kind of mentioned this in the Key Teen Live. Since it's like, it was interesting how they put Job as that's not his actual name, the character's name. He wanted to go by his alias, and which was Job. And it's just interesting since there's been a lot of biblical things, and Job in the Bible, the whole book's about suffering.
Yeah.
And him suffering, going through things is like that seems like he doesn't deserve. Obviously, this is not the same situation.
No.
But I just find it interesting that they picked the name.
Yeah,
for
it might
that
be
situation.
referencing, there might be
Yeah, like a
similarities,
little
but it's not
reference.
the same. But there's like similarities where it's like, especially since this guy, the boiled one, in fact, thinks of himself. The boiled one thinks of himself as like a god.
Yeah,
And then he's
really,
punishing all
it
these
seems like
these. I was gonna say kids. These people,
not kids.
not children.
Job Zamperini specifically requested his alias to be used in future records instead of his real name, which will remain classified. And we still don't know what it is. Zamperini was a war vet and fluent in Morse code, putting him on the mark as a potential interviewee as soon as the outbreak was put under investigation. Why is this so long? Okay. After a very odd photo was taken in his backyard by visiting his grandson, his family became deeply troubled and convinced his house was haunted.
Oh yeah, that's the tree, the tall guy.
Oh yeah. This led them to contact a local priest in hopes his house would be blessed. The following photo depicts Fenty 28 standing next to the small playhouse in Zamperini's backyard. Not a real house. The photo itself has proved to be non-hazardous and safe to view, though still anomalous in nature. For most comfortable viewing experience, wear blue light glasses or view from a distance of 3 feet or more.
We are not 3 feet or more.
That was the funny thing, is that when I was watching this by myself, I was like, I went like this, like for real. I was like, I don't know. Should I actually? And then I was like, oh, okay.
Can we show the audience the picture?
Yes. If hopefully they can see it.
I can move, so you don't have to move. Little
I think from here it's fine. This is the image.
Yeah, you can't see that.
You probably can't.
Yeah, I'll put it up.
But don't bring it too close; it'll get off focus.
It's like,
It's creepy.
yeah.
And if you want to see it, like actually,
Just
better,
look it up.
Go to the video.
Yeah.
It's still really tall.
It's still
which is one
tall.
thing you mentioned. Is that like that's on the curve.
I'm sorry, but I'm just like thinking like that was an actual house.
Oh, I know, right? Also, I found it really weird that there's spikes outside of just his body, because I thought that maybe that on his head was like melted hair, but it's not. I was like, oh,
The boiled one.
ew.
He's so boiled, guys.
He's boiling.
He's boiling hot.
Nice. The next thing, I forgot how much text was in this video. Zamperini claimed something horrible and unholy was with him.
And then you see
And there's a picture of an upside down cross.
Yeah.
And would hurt him and possibly others if he described it and what it was telling him. Waiting for the next frame.
I know.
The following is a recovered previously archived recording which Officer T. Gomez of the Ephrata branch interviews Job Zamperini.
Yeah, Ephrata. It's a thing in Pennsylvania.
Oh darn!
What?
There's no text or captions, so I'm not gonna be able to hear what the guy says.
No, there's captions of what he says.
Of what?
Oh, he says, not him.
So we won't go through this whole thing.
Yeah.
But it's so interesting of what his responses are.
I know.
But
But they literally like have to fast forward it because he's translating, because he has to literally blink in Morse code. Yeah.
And he's.
Oh yeah, literally.
He really just talks about everything, the symptoms.
Yeah.
From before.
But then he comes out in the window.
Yeah. But also one thing is interesting. You can see him before.
Yeah.
I was like, I didn't notice that the first time. I was like, and then the words start to come up.
Yeah. So it says, "I can." What is it?
I can see you.
I can see you. Yeah.
And then he comes up by his window and says, "I can see you," and it's super creepy. And this next part goes into a whole thing. Oh,
There's the trumpets. The trumpets.
yeah. This gets into the whole trumpets and like how like the.
Can we turn it up to hear the
Revelation thing.
trumpets?
Is it in this?
Yeah, it's in
clip
this.
here?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It says, "Wonderful day, the miracle of birth."
Oh my gosh. Oh.
Feel fanfare, and then he goes into another
Yeah.
talk, which I could not understand any of it, so I had to look it up. Oh, and there's some more Japanese.
Yeah, but he said that was what?
I have it here. Let's see. Japanese translation in photos. The Japanese text says, "Fear of the one and only Watanabe bird," which is in reference to
Mutsuhiro.
Watanabe,
Mutsuhiro.
who was a Japanese war criminal who tortured POWs, Wait, I hope I'm saying that right. I feel horrible if I'm saying
Yeah,
that.
prisoners of war. POWs.
Oh, that's how you-
POWs. It's prisoners of war.
That's a new. That makes sense. Okay.
You never knew that?
I never really put two together.
Prisoners of war.
One of the. I'm just gonna say pals. One of the pals' name was Louis Zamperini, which is what the last name of the old man affected by the broadcast. My theory is that this guy's theory, which is. I'm sorry, I cannot pronounce this. I would.
Wait, is that
They're.
not? Wait, it's not TJ Ziden.
Oh, TJ.
Not.
I heard. I saw.
Oh, sorry, not J. I mean, not J. It's J. It's supposed to be Jaden.
Not
it's
Jaden, but with an X
for
replacing the A.
Yeah, not Jaden. Yeah.
So this is this person's theory. His theory is that the boy one would be Watanabe's spirit torturing Zamperini after his death. Oh, Watanabe's death was in 2003, which is the same year the broadcast aired.
Dang, that actually really is cool though. If it's a reference to that.
That is cool. But here, I don't know if you heard. Did they hear the trumpets?
Okay.
Yeah. And I'm gonna stop there because it gets weird.
Yeah.
Stop! Okay.
I don't want to hear.
But this whole next thing goes into him speaking again, and then talks about, and then you see like the sky opening up, and it looks like blood.
Blood pours out. Yeah.
And I'll read.
Can you read? Is there a translation of what he says?
I have it.
It's right there, right?
Yes.
Later in the video.
Listen closely, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you hear it? You will hear the laughter of thousands as the sky opens up. You will hear the trumpets playing their happy sounds. The blood of life will pour down until as all. Together we will be still. Together a feast fit for a king. Together welded by love and purest connection. Be still. And then the very end has a Morse code thing. And it says, I still see you, I think.
Yeah.
That is formality. Because, I feel like the trumpets thing and this whole end part is what
really ties it together.
Up to.
Yeah, it really ties it together. The trumpets.
Yeah, I had. Did you have? I have like a long thing about it. I don't want to get into until if you want have notes.
I wasn't able to write notes, but I really just like the whole trumpet thing. It's very creepy. I'm into like things that I'm like, oh, it freaks me out so much. That's really cool though.
Yeah.
But I think it's the whole though of like the day of reckoning, that whole thing. It's supposed to reference because he sees himself, like I said, like as like a god. They literally call him the tree of heaven and that whole thing. And so the trumpets are supposed to like represent that. And it sounds more like the trumpets sound more like a train horn.
They kind of did.
Anyway,
I didn't catch you from. But like you said, like he thinks of himself as a god and all that, and the whole like it's almost like it's a fake. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I just said it.
Like a fake god, a fake.
No, like this whole thing is like in Revelation when Jesus comes back.
Reckoning?
Oh my gosh. The rapture, that whole thing.
The rapture.
Like it's almost like a fake version of the rapture.
Yeah.
Like if I thought of it as almost like an antichrist. Like I don't know if this is where he's going with it, but this character is very much coming across as the antichrist. Not just he sees himself as the God. It's like he sees himself as he is God.
Yeah.
That's how I'm kind of perceiving it, and kind of like you were saying.
Yeah.
And I really do. It really seems like it's going that way. It's like he's even creating a whole like fake version of the rapture, like an evil version of it all, when it's supposed to be a glorious like day, when it's supposed to be something you look forward to, not fear. And he's creating fear out of it and like confusion. And I just think I feel like that's where it's going. That's really interesting to me, and that's where because I was telling my mom about that last night. I was like, wait, that would be a really good film, like. Do a film, because an Antichrist film, where the Antichrist, like, literally is, because it talks about how the Antichrist, people are going to believe that this is Jesus and all that. So why wouldn't there be a fake second coming of Jesus? Yeah. Like, I would not be surprised if the Antichrist legitimately actually did that. Because, like, the whole point is for him to, like, convince people that's really God, right? And... I just feel like that might be something that would happen. Like, so I feel like it would be a really interesting film concept. I was like, I should like kind of write this out because that would
That would
really
freak me out.
Like, it's freaky. It's a scary thought.
That
That is really terrifying. I'm like, so I swear I was like, that's where it got me. I was like, this is a good concept, but this is where it's going. I don't know if that's where it is. Even if it's not, you gave me an idea for something. So I just thought that was really cool the way they were doing that. I was like, it's freaky, like actually scary.
Yeah.
It's like feels kind of realistic, you
Yeah,
know.
I'm not gonna be able to go to sleep tonight. I'm gonna hear those stupid
Oh no!
trumpets.
You're gonna hear the trumpet. See his face in your window.
Stop it! Don't say
Sorry,
that.
no, I'm joking.
Don't. Say
You'll see butterflies and rainbows.
Thank you. I'm gonna pray extra
unicorns.
hard, and I'll have Ted. I'll fall asleep
Make
with
sure-
Ted. I'll fall asleep with Ted on the phone, and I'll be like, "Just stay awake with me, please."
And make sure you read Psalms 91.
I will. It's always open on my desk, but still.
That's actually interesting. That's cool.
Yeah, my mom taught me to do that.
Holy.
Yeah, and I have my dad's like badge on there too.
Oh really? That's cool. That's really cool.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah, but yeah. See,
I
it's a
love how
protection
we
bear.
talk about Alien Horror and then like the Bible. And
You're like,
all
oh, yeah.
one. You get all the good in one.
God is
One
good.
episode. Pray over the episode. You
I know. Jesus, please. That's so scary, but like I just really like the whole concept. Like it's such a good idea.
It really is.
The whole trumpets and
And
the
it
whole
has
unsettling
a lot
of it.
of potential. I'm
Yeah.
excited to see where it goes. And
Yeah.
maybe we can do another video on it.
Yeah.
If you guys
That's
like
funny
it.
though, because he wanted to be. They took the last name, right? Mm-hmm. Of the guy took the last name of
That victim, right?
yeah the victim. Plus he took Job,
Yeah.
so it's like a mix of the two. It's all about punishment.
It is.
It literally is
all
all about
relates to
punishment.
suffering
It's all
and
about
punishment.
suffering for people who don't deserve it.
Yeah.
Literally, Job didn't deserve to be punished like that. But
It's really, really
and not
interesting the
just
way they're doing
suffered, but like not punishment, but like suffered. And then what's his name? And then he makes a reference to Watanabe.
it. Well, he's the one that
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 but
persecuted.
Watanabe and what is it?
Zamperini or
Zamperini, yeah, and he punished him. Like,
he punished.
yeah. Oh, stuff made him suffer. So it's like it's just all about suffering.
it's
A lot of suffering references. That's really cool. It's really smart.
it is.
From
It's good.
I couldn't think up of something like that, and I'm older than this kid that made it.
I know, right? It's good like lore and
Mm-hmm.
hints without it being like, okay, I have to dig so much to get
Yeah.
anything out of it and get our own theories. Because a lot of the times I watch ET Live for theories, and I'm like, I can't. There's no way I'd come up with anything. But for this one, like even though I watched those ET Live,
Mm-hmm.
I was still able to come up with some of my own. Like that whole end there, that was all me.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that's where it's going, but. It might not, but I was actually able to form a solid opinion
Mm-hmm.
without another exterior video giving me
Yeah.
that opinion.
Yeah, like I watched the GT Live, but I was able to formulate my own stuff. If that makes any sense.
Yeah, exactly. And usually you don't get that with analog horror. Like you usually need something to
Yeah.
take you through it. And like Walton Files, that to me it gets confusing. Not as much. Mandela Catalog's the worst. That
Yeah, Mandela Catalog-
loses me.
yeah.
It's great, creepy. I don't understand what's happening half the time. The
It's
theories
like
don't make sense.
Yeah, it's because it's like a bunch of like short things that happen, and it's all jumbled
It's just
up.
a lot, and it's also not in the right order.
Yeah.
And
Well,
which
with
is
one-
great too.
yeah.
I like watching.
Yeah.
It's just
Well,
I'd rather be able
yeah.
to do it
Yeah,
myself.
well,
you know?
actually, the new Walton Files clears up a lot.
Yeah, no,
That's more story based. This one, the new Walton
it
Files, is very
much
story
is
based.
kind of tying everything together.
Yeah,
from
it
the
literally,
last-
it's very much story based. Like everything, like in the first 3 episodes, they're giving you just chunks of like things you can put together.
Very
and then,
FNAF.
yeah, and then but in the 4th episode though, it's literally just stringing everything
Yeah, it's
together
like-
with that thread. It's giving you topics you already know, but it's like really just
and
knitting
giving you
them
a
together.
visual, too.
Yeah, they literally like it's like very
And they
visual.
showed like
Yeah, they show
crazy
what's
things, like the death
the death-
of what's her face?
Susan Wooding.
Susan.
Yeah, they show the death of Susan, which
We gotta do Wall.
yeah, we gotta do. We have to do. When the new episode comes out, we're having a big watch party with like we're watching all of the Wall Files.
sleep.
I don't know.
That scared me.
And she's
My mom's like got a blanket over her, and I guess she falls asleep on the counter. So like, and all I see is this like lump over there, and I'm like, what is that? But it's her asleep. I feel bad. So we'll have to wrap. This episode actually went longer than I
Yeah.
expected, but it good. I feel like
Yeah.
it was alive.
That was
We stay
good.
on topic, you
I
guys.
know.
What?
It's Sai's ruining it for
Oh no, side.
Sai.
I'm sorry.
We're gonna have to kick you out. But that was good though.
That was a good.
That was a good episode. I'm proud of us. I'm really proud of us. We were like really deep
We
into
actually
it.
I need to start taking more notes often because that helps me stay more on track.
Yeah, I wish I took notes, but I was too scared to like pay attention to it. So like I was like I have to like barely like really
Yeah.
listen into it.
I was just like enough notes to just keep me. Just the more important things I remember. I just want to talk about, especially that end part.
That's insane.
Well, we'll see you guys next time. Make sure to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel and share this video with everyone who likes analog horror.
Yes.
And share it. You can share it on Instagram too.
Yes.
Everyone has Instagram.
Yes. Post me. Everyone loves me.
They love you too.
Wait, I love you.
But yeah, follow us on Instagram.
Pray for us,
Yeah, we need sleep.
please.
And also follow us on Facebook.
We have a Facebook?
Yes, we do.
I never knew.
No one looks at it, but you know what? It's there. So if you,
know what?
are one of those people who's like, Instagram, too complicated, I just use Facebook.
I feel like
You can go on
Facebook's more
Facebook.
complicated.
I don't know.
If you were over the age of 30, you can
I
follow
feel like
us.
it's underage. I'm gonna be honest with you.
If you
Just follow us. You don't even. You don't
I
know what
need
you're
it.
doing. Just follow us. And share this too.
Yes.
And subscribe, please. Subscribe.
Please subscribe.
We need subscribers.
We need
share.
a goal. We need a goal. Like if we
I know. We
reach
need to do like a prize thing.
I
When
know.
we get to a goal.
a certain goal, we're like, face
2,000.
reveal.
These are our real faces, you guys.
Yeah, we take off a mask.
Ew.
Dude, have you seen those things where they do the makeup and then they
It's
peel it?
horrible. I'm like,
this is
this is scary. Like, so freaky. Yeah.
Alright, we need
We'll
to
probably
cut this
go.
out.
I'm so hungry. Okay.
I know.
We'll see you next time on this series called To Be Determined.
To
And
be determined.
cue the outro.